Welcome to Perception Vibes, where the vibe is to only be perceived by the music. There's already enough shade within the shade room, so we will not be discussing news, politics, gossip, anything of that nature which is to be debated, if it is outside of the music or creation of music. My name is Breez, and this is my co-host, Shake B.
And today we are talking about trials in music.
So today we have a special guest.
Before we get started, we want to give a shout out to Modern Day Apparel. They reached out to us about if we wanted to have some of their merchandise. And from the very beginning, I expressed to Breez that once we started our platform, that I wanted to make sure that we always highlighted our Black-owned companies, because I'm not really a designer type person. I really don't too much care for all of that. So I want to make it my my part in being a part of the collective, to make sure that I support us first before I support anything else. And if you haven't noticed by now, I do love hats, and I absolutely love this hat. It fits so good on my head. It's so comfortable because I'm always cold anyway. So I thank you guys.
So shout out to Shun, the owner of Modern Day Apparel. Appreciate the merch.
And also, we are also doing our things, baby steps, growth. I said we wanted to grow, continue to keep growing. So I want to give a shout out to Breez for coming up with our first concept of our merch. We got creative over here. I really enjoy it. I really like it. I like the way it feels. And let us know in the comments if you guys are ready to see more merch from us. We are on the way. We on the move. But we do have a special guest today. We got a special guest today.
Welcome to Perception Vibes.
I know. Welcome.
Thank you.
If you haven't noticed by this time now, this is our mother. Our queen, our creator. We love her. And I just I wanted to have you on. We wanted to have you on in the beginning because we knew that without you, there is no music for us. So I've seen this, that it was said that nobody can tell your story but you. And in this climate, we do not want anybody telling our stories anymore. So in the midst of our growth, we got to make sure we shout out who been there for us since day one. Thank you.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Thank you.
Well, my name is Lolita Michelle Sullins, and I say my Michelle proudly. Today, it was a time in my life where I did not allow anyone to know the meaning of the M in my name. So it's an honor to be here. This is a breakthrough, even for myself, to be exposed or such. Not exposed, but to be present in this moment with Perception Vibe, who are the creators, my daughters. That's amazing. It's so amazing.
Yeah, we wanted to share with you because with everything that's going on in this world, I'm seeing a lot of people who are now recognizing that there's trauma within the family as a whole. And it has made me become more grateful, because it allows me to take a step back and say, yes, nothing in anybody's family is perfect, but to know that there are some people out here that will not acknowledge, take responsibility, and show that yes, they have made mistakes, but they want to grow. And it makes me appreciate you more because you have allowed yourself to be vulnerable in the times of need when we come to you and try to express some of the feelings that we might have had in the past so that we can move forward in this growth of our understanding of what our purpose is on this life. And it just makes me want to highlight you because with everything that you've ever been through, you've always been there, ups and downs, right or wrong. You still always had a smile on your face. Always had a smile on your face. And I wanted to, with all of these, because we just had the passing of DMX, and you only a few years older than DMX, and it's like, we have to appreciate you. I want to give you, before I can give any celebrity their flowers, I got to make sure I give you yours first.
Oh, thank you.
I got to give you yours first.
Thank you.
So, with that being said, the music that we have listened to since we were kids, it's all because of you. And you know what? I want to also thank you for the fact that, a lot of people will say that they haven't listened to a lot of the music that we have listened to because, it may have possibly been religious beliefs, where they said it was secular music and certain kids shouldn't be listening to certain things. But with you, you've always made sure that there was an explanation behind certain things that you have listened to so that we had an understanding of why we are able to listen to certain things, because there was a lot of music that I had listened to in middle school and high school, and you would bust in a room and say, well, what the hell is this? You need to turn that off. But then you would allow me to be like, Ma, no, listen to the words of the song. Like, this is why I listen to this song. Even like Eminem.
I was gonna say, perfect example.
Oh my
Eminem.
God, Eminem. She used to have a fit with Eminem being on, but when we broke it down to you and said, Ma, no, listen to what he is saying. This was even before 8 Mile had came out. Yeah. So with 8 Mile coming out, it allowed you to solidify why you were like, okay, I understand. Y'all can go ahead and listen to it because, baby.
I had to get past the cussing.
Right.
It was the cussing in order for me to hear the message.
Right.
And so I did, take into consideration, I did listen. And for Breez here, Lil Wayne. Oh, Lil Wayne used to drive me nuts. And I took the time, I read his story, and that opened my heart. And what people in humanity today, it's not even the race, it's humanity. We are not listening to one another. You have to hear. Everybody has their own way of how they listen, how they express their emotions. I'm a woman now, but was a young lady who came through a lot of storms. And music was a healing for me. It allowed me to feel and to come outside of whatever that situation was. I could lift up out of it. Diana Ross, she was one of my number ones, ain't no mountain high enough. And when I allowed the sounds of her music, her voice get inside, and I can envision, because see, we don't have vision no more. And the word says that where there's no vision, the people perish. And I create vision in my life through music, through sound. Yeah. And the words, and listening to the words, and allow it to minister to me. Mm-hmm. Even not being raised in a church. But when I found the church, and many of people tried to get me into church, they tried, and no, I don't understand it. It didn't make sense. but God knew, because it was the ministering of music that I was brought in.
And then the fact that you were in a position in a time frame in your life where you had to make a choice for you, but the domino effect of that choice that you made into going into the church was one of the starting points for us, because you got 3 kids. We missing one. We got one more.
One and only.
my little brother, the middle brother, he in the middle. Our brother John, he played in the church band with his church, and Breez was in the choir, and I was more so focused on everything in the background. Like, the reasoning behind my engineering and the producer side of it was because of us going to the Cleveland Church of Christ when we were a kid. From 92 to 2002, those 10 years of watching how the music of the choir was put together, the pianist, the organist, all of the drums, everything, that is what made me say, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. Watching the engineer on the side, he got all of these green buttons and red buttons. I want to know, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
What is he doing down there? Like, cause do you remember in the old house when we used to sit upstairs all the way in that corner and you can look down?
Yes.
I used to be so mad at you when we didn't get there on time so I could sit down there, because I wanted to watch, because the band was on that side, and so also the engineers. So I wanted to watch the drummer, and I wanted to watch the man with the headphones do what he was doing over there.
To see how it all came together.
To see how it all came together. Like, that's one of the reasons why I hear harmonies the way that I do. And that's the reason why a lot of gospel music, I don't necessarily know the names, but if the Cleveland Church of Christ sung it, oh, I know it. And I be at home sometimes when KJ be putting on the music, I be like, I don't want to hear that.
Right.
That ain't the version I know.
Right. It is hard.
I'm like, no, that's not the version that I heard. That's not how the breakdown was. I don't want to hear this. No.
Yeah.
Like, if you hear that a different note from what I heard Renee singing, no. Turn it off. Turn it off. But yes, the church did play a big part. It's like, I had it down pack. Okay, we got the walk in.
The choir walk in.
We got the choir walk in. You got that first song, and then once they get up there, they get in their groove, and then we do a breakdown. We headed to the next song. Like, I had it down pat. Say, okay, now we getting ready to have Deacon come up and read the little pamphlet of the day, and there go another song.
Right,
and
but you know what? The service was the choir.
Yes,
Bishop came in for his 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, but
it was the choir.
Service was the choir.
The service was the choir, because it was like, okay, Bishop, I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but I need them to get back up there.
One more.
But even watching like how the music just, like, they were one with the music, like, even within them singing the songs, like, to see the passion is like, we're not even watching them. Like, the people that's in the pews, like, we're not even watching. Like, you can talk about Renee. Like, she was not there. She was not there physically. But, like, I mean, she was there physically, but when she was singing, like, it was her and God. Like, you can tell.
She personalized it.
Yeah, like, and that's the part that I appreciate about music as a whole, is that, it can take you to many places when you feel like the place that you're in is not where you want to be. You choose music to, take you to that fantasy world, that dream world, that world of you and yourself in one. So it's like, that's why that's another reason why we wanted to have this episode, is because people don't talk a lot about I don't know why I'm getting emotional. But, like, it's hard to express yourself now.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Because we are a judgmental society.
yeah, but not even talking about that. It's like it's hard to express yourself because in some instances you don't really feel like you're being heard, or you feel like you don't have the platform to do so. Even though there are many platforms nowadays where you can, but music is just different. So to watch like how you use music to get you through your storms, like even the stories that you told us throughout our childhood and how like music really impacted, your life. That's what I want to hear, because like that helped me. That, those stories helped me to understand why is it that when I listen to certain songs I feel this way.
Yeah. Well, to your point, like what you just said, that music take you to a different place, and it did me. Or not having your voice. I didn't have my voice when I was younger, and I was compared to my baby sister. It was just different events, different things that occurred in my life. But when I turned that music, and I learned from other people, when we were going over Miss Hill's house, she had teenage daughters. So I learned to learn and get what I needed from other people. Your home, your family, mother, father, that's supposed to be the first foundation. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. And it's no fault as you get older of theirs or yours. It's just life, and life does happen. But what I did was, from Miss Hill's children, I learned music. That was the Bootsy. That was the Commodores. It was, what was Starship? Who was Starship? Norman Connors. It was so many. And just to watch them with the bell bottoms and the stacked shoes, and they just, once all the kids, because we were the second shift kids, so once all the kids were gone, then they would play the music. And that's when I got lost in it. And then I got to feel what it felt. It gave me peace. It relaxed me. It served a purpose. And then it started creating memories. So even when death hit me, losing my grandfathers, which was very hard time in my life. Death is hard. And I think with my grandpa's house, it was, what's the name that set me free? Regina Bell.
Oh.
Dream Lover, all those songs from that. I don't know the name of that album, but that album.
I remember the picture. I know what it looked like. I don't
Yes,
remember what the name of the album was, but I definitely remember.
That album really took me. Make It Like It Was.
Yes,
and I would just sit there and I'd be by myself and just listen to it. And what I would allow it to do is to allow me to let me feel. If I needed to cry, then let me cry. Because sometimes I didn't know how to do it on my own, but it was something about where music would take my spirit. And I would just feel it. Then I had my Commodore Zoom, and that's where I am a foolish dreamer. But I don't care. Because I know somewhere my happiness is out there. Somewhere.
Yeah.
And then when he get to the verse, I like to fly away.
Yeah.
And I picture myself that I was flying. And I would fly within my spirit above the situation and circumstance in which was in my life at that moment.
Yeah. I don't even think you realize, you just talked about Miss Hill. Miss Hill was my godmother, and that was someone who took care of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Something that we are missing right now. That one lady that took care of all the kids on the street because single mothers didn't have the proper help or the support so that they can go to and from work. Do you understand that you evolved that into something else?
No.
You didn't take it from a standpoint of being a caretaker of kids, but you still ended up being a caretaker of kids. You did. And I want to honor you because I feel like you were underappreciated or wasn't fully acknowledged like you should have been for all of the years that Lolita has always taken care of everybody else. Bear Creek.
Shout out to Bear Creek.
Bear Creek. If you was from Cleveland and you lived in Bear Creek from 92 to about 2003, our house was lit. Our house was the spot because Breez and my birthday is 4 days apart. We are 6 years and 4 days apart. We holiday babies, all of us. John is a holiday baby. Me and Breez are Memorial Day babies. John is the 4th of July baby. He's the 3rd, but we still consider him the 4th of July baby. Mm-hmm. So
my favorite meal, barbecue, and I'm in the hospital having kids.
So everybody, holiday time, it didn't matter. We at the park. They like, holiday coming up. Your mama barbecuing? Mm-hmm. Your mama, what your mama doing? What she cooking? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, she doing something. But then we would come and we would be like, Ma, such and such said, can they come over? Danielle, I'm not about to be feeding the whole neighborhood. I'm not going to feed the whole neighborhood. But do you remember we had a line? We had the whole hallway locked down, bikes, kids, everywhere. And it was music from the time we got up in that morning, because you would get up at like 5
o'clock in the morning.
We used to
prepare
be
the
so
night before, decide so I can focus right on that meat.
Right. Yeah. Yes. 5 in the morning. We waking up to this. This is what we waking up to. 5 in the morning.
Which one you gonna play?
Which one I'm going let's see.
Lord, help me.
5 in the morning though.
You know what?
I was not a morning person. Like back in the day, I was I was not a morning person, so I used to be so mad. Like
you were mad?
Yes.
Why were you mad?
Because first of all, you didn't come in the room to wake us up. It was the music was loud and the vacuum was going and the dishes was rattling. So it's like, yes, we gotta get up, because if you did not get up while she was still in the motion,
it was a few times I'm like, I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up, and it's boom. You think you're gonna do something with this room today? You gotta do something.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to play this only because this pretty much is our childhood. Y'all need to give Anita her stuff. Let's stop playing, because Anita Baker, I don't care, from the first album, Songstress, all the way to Rhythm of Love, my mother had every album.
Don't play rhythm. They tried to play rhythm. I love rhythm.
You said don't play rhythm?
Don't. I mean,
no, she said don't. She said don't play. Tell the people don't
play.
They would sleep.
They man, I knew if she started the cleaning session on Saturdays, because Saturdays was our day, because the way you worked, it was Saturdays we gonna clean this house, because Sunday I ain't doing nothing but cooking my Sunday dinner and going to church, and I'm coming home to watch my Lifetime. That's it. So Saturday morning you waking up and you hear this.
Yes.
You know, sometimes it just
Yeah, man. You get that. If you hear it,
It's on.
it's over.
'Cause that one is that the one with the sweater? She had a sweater on. Okay.
See,
Yeah.
we know the albums.
Yeah, that's the one she had the
we
cashmere
had
sweater
them.
on.
Oh my God. Rhythm of Love, Anita Baker. We knew we was gonna have a good day. It was gonna be a good day, but you better get up and do what she told you to do.
Yeah.
Did the music tell you how the day
Oh
was
yes.
going to be?
If you started off with the Cleveland Church of Christ, the sermon, and not the choir, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing to her.
Yeah.
Just get up
Yeah.
and do what you know you need to do.
Yeah.
If she told you to do something last night and you forgot to do it, you better get. If the sermon is on,
Yep. You got until
the sermon is on. You gotta get up.
that's a fact.
But if it was the music, it's like, okay, she might, if it was slow. If it was a slow one, it's still, tread lightly. It was tread lightly.
Oh, dear.
If it was upbeat, it's like, all right, bet we gonna have a good day today.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. If you start off the morning with the up tempo, then you good to go. But if you smoothing your way, I don't know.
Is that how y'all figured?
Yes.
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 Shout out to music, man.
Yes.
Fact.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's
yes.
good stuff.
That.
I'm learning something new today.
Yep. And then if she was singing, it's really about to be a good day. If she was singing, it's really, really
Yes,
a good
making
day.
a breakfast in the morning.
Oh yes. Yes.
Come through. But my moments that I remember are like the moments when we were still listening, like we were done with the cleaning and stuff, but the moments when we would dance, you know, like you would teach us the skating moves in the house, you know? And I used to always try to do the drop, could never do the drop.
Never could do the drop.
But you know, it was those moments that us together doing that, it was just like when I hear those songs, I flash back to those times. Or when we in the BMW. Look,
BMW.
Right.
Because it was definitely an Altima.
Right on the
but
BMW. That BMW took a lick and it kept on taking.
but yeah, so even in the BMW, it was like, you know, we would be in the car doing our little
Doing
sway.
the bounce. I
Yes.
told you how to bust the shoulder. Oh no, what was that? The Ounce song.
More
Oh
bounce.
yeah.
Yeah.
More bounce
Not by
to the
Roger Troutman.
Yes, that was
Ounce Rap, I think it's called.
then I'm wrong.
I was trying to figure that song out for so long. I'm like, no, it's not that version. It's that one. Yeah. See, you know,
Sometimes I forget and I got the DJ
Yeah.
friends. I have to inbox them. Who send me this? Who play this?
yeah. See, that's what I was gonna say. I was mad at you because you were y'all thing to do when you were a kid was to go skating. Like y'all had arcades and stuff like that, but skating was the big thing for y'all.
That was the message.
That was the message.
That was the message. That was my life. It saved my life. Skating, and again, it was the music. Like the phases in my life, me and Angel started out together, and we had our rhythm. But once the music hit me, I go off into my own, and it used to piss Auntie Boney off because, like, there she go again. We be doing that. We have our step, we got our motion, and that music hit me, and I just zoned.
Also, you was ATLing it.
I just zone out.
Yeah.
And I miss it. It's been, I think, 8 years. It'll be this year.
Yeah, I know you was mad at me because
Paid that money for them skates. Paid good money for them skates.
See, okay, so can I admit something to you? The issue was the fact that I used to love the way you used to glide across the floor. It intimidated me. I'm like, nope. If I can't do it like how my mama skate, I ain't skating.
Yeah,
You
John
didn't
was
allow me the chance
I
to
didn't.
do it.
I didn't. But I'm like, I can't skate like her, so I don't want to skate. I'm not about to be out here busting my
That
butt
was
on
a
this floor.
suck-a-mood-em leave.
But that's what it was, and now I'm pissed because now it's starting to come back around, and I'm like, I don't know how to skate. And your backwards skate, oh
Yeah,
my
the backwards
God.
skate. The
On
backwards
moments
skate.
of love, especially.
What is it about moments of love for you?
Oh, jeez. I really can't explain it. But it's just the sound. I love instruments.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the instruments, the way they just play together, and it just make my body move. I just feel free. I love feeling free. That's the best feeling in the world.
You
to
feel
me.
that music back then
It
used to make
frees
it
me.
made you free.
I was free.
Why do you think that the music now doesn't free you like how it freed you then?
And have you given it a chance?
Which music? Because some of it, I like music that if I get into a place, I have my moments, and I can get sad, and I'll allow myself to feel that and have that time for myself. Those are my human emotions that I can't have. And I'll go with our pictures, those memories, seeing us together, and then it start lifting. Even my loved ones that's gone, those pictures, and even some of the music, it has a memory that goes to that individual. Some of the music today, what memory can I put with that? Especially when you're degrading one another. I can't. And it's just certain things I won't allow into my spirit because it's not going to leave the impact in which I'm looking for. I'm a person that will get what I want. Maybe not when other people think I should have done it or whatever, but when Lolita wants it, I go get it.
Why
we were
is
a family.
it was a family? Skating
It was
was
a family. I wasn't one, because if you go to Cleveland and be like, if you ain't skated at the Blue Goose, you haven't skated. Well, I didn't know the Blue Goose. I am a Southgate skater.
Southgate lanes.
Southgate. It was just Southgate skates. And it was a little old square building. You know what I mean? Like, your dad was considered a 7-bell shoebox boy, which that was even smaller, which I never been in there, but I know the building. It was smaller than Southgate. But Southgate, it was family, and it was different community. It was Warrensville, Cleveland, Euclid. All the neighborhoods came into that area, and we skated. You had the bounce boys, you had the shoebox boys, you had I forget some of the other ones, but
What was y'all's called?
Right. Let me find out. I didn't know you had a clique.
Lisa and them had a name. I forget what their name was. I just skated. I didn't have a name. I didn't have a name.
You ain't have
Me
a
and Angel,
cool
we didn't
for
have
that?
it. No, I just never had a name.
I thought you had a name.
No, I was Luscious Lee. That's where my name was. With my bunny shirt. I had
This
a
is too
Playboy
much.
bunny.
You had the Playboy bunny
Had the
shirt?
I
This is
love
way
Playboy
too much
bunny.
information.
Luscious Lee. Yeah. But it wasn't my skating name. But most of the people at skating did. But we fought together. We rode together. We just enjoyed the music. And the one thing where I respect and love Southgate is that the owner, Dominic, I think he was Italian, whatever. But on Saturday, it was me, Pee Wee, and Punchy. We would take the garbage out. And as long as we took the garbage out at the end of that session, we skated free. 12 to 2:30, 3 to 5:30, 8 to 11, which was the teen and older session. We had to pay. But I respected that because that did a lot for us.
Okay.
You know, And it kept us out of trouble. I mean, we did little dumb stuff. That's what kids do, teenagers do. But for the most part, and so when I had the dream and vision and desire to own my own, those are the things.
Oh, it still can happen.
I was definitely
Yeah.
getting ready to ask you,
Yeah.
Is that still a goal?
I don't know. I sat on it. And I think for me, honestly, is one of the reasons why I haven't been back skating.
Because you still want it?
Because I still want it. And I was disappointed in myself because I didn't continue forth with the research and all that I had. Even you using it as a business plan when you finished in college. Fear. I allow fear. And I'll give it to everybody else. Push them, celebrate them. And that is still a thing to give it back to me.
Yeah, because
And I'll just be honest with it. That's still one of mine.
this is one of the reasons why. Because we want to push you. We want to push you. You still got time.
And then another thing is
Still
that
got time.
like, and I'm learning this myself, so I'm preaching probably to all three of us, but sometimes the very thing that we're running away from is the very thing that we're needed to be in. So like when it comes to like my actual drawing artwork, I haven't touched a pencil in years. And I did pick it up like a couple weeks ago, but I still don't count I'll count it. But needless to say, like you feeling like that's not something that you should be putting focus into. It may be a part of the ministry that, you know, you're meant to be in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why is it that the things that we enjoy and love the most and that played a major role in our life to free us from things, and the reason why we chose to do it is to show other people how it can, you know, assist and free them as well, share.
Yeah.
Why is it that we run away from that and stay content with the things that we don't necessarily enjoy or love?
That's a question I ask myself every day. Because I see it. I see the vision. And I always, because where I understand the young people and always kept young people because I was them, the male and the female. I was them. Terrell, my babies. I ain't gonna name all the names,
All
but
them babies.
all of them.
But
And,
yeah,
and
because
for the young men, to be honest, really took to me more because a man is told, you don't cry, suck it up, pull your shoulders. But a man is a human too. And they would come and be vulnerable. And I allowed them that space. This is your space.
I have watched you have tall, big, grown men break down. And it's not even about preaching or speaking the word or anything like that. It's you.
Sometimes it's just that hug.
Just that hug. And it's like, if you know my mother, it's like you have a hard time giving you that eye contact, because giving you that eye contact is going to just, it's a wrap. I don't care how hard you think you are. I don't care, because she demands the eye contact. She demands it. So when you give it to her, she looking through your soul. So you just might as well go ahead.
Not to hurt you, not to hurt you.
Get
But
it
to let
together.
you know
And
that you're safe.
yes.
You're safe.
Because I don't know how many times any of our friends that came over and is like, I'm in the mood Ma, can I just play this real quick? Can I listen to this music? What album do I need for this situation? It's like, go on over there and look through all them CDs and see. I don't care.
Terrell drove me crazy with Wannabe. Terrell drove me crazy. I'm like, okay, enough of that. You should be healed by now. Let it go, boo. Let it go.
And listen here, your son ain't no different.
Oh, no.
Your
Tyrese.
son is the reason why I
Chris
absolutely
Brown.
no.
No, it's Tyrese.
Tyrese, he is the reason why I hate
told you
Sweet Lady. I hate it.
Oh yeah, it was.
I hate it.
But is that the one with the breakdown? Because John.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry,
Listen,
come on.
our brother was Drake before there was a Drake. I don't care what nobody say. All them girls that used to be calling that phone, Jonathan in that mirror singing. Oh my God. We used to be like, ugh, that's my brother. Why is you talking to him?
Man, yes.
He sing, rap, writing, all
You
of
name
the
it.
above.
You
My
name
brother is
it.
the jack of all trades, and I
Yeah.
love him for that.
OHG.
Oh, out
Always
here
do.
grinding all day. Yes, you
And he don't stop.
don't stop.
He don't care people talk about him. And the one thing I be like, son, he know when I'm coming for him when he posts too much on Facebook. Jonathan. Well, Jonathan. Everything ain't gotta go on there. Just go on through what you gotta go through.
You know what? We probably had to have a little session with him, see what songs, because it's amazing to me. Period. Overall, I don't care if it's music or life. How you can have one parent raising 3 kids, and all 3 of them are different in their own way. Breez listened to music the way she listened to music. I listen to music the way I listen to music. John listened to music the way he listened to music. And most of the time, we telling John to turn that shit off.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that music, but
Like what? What is it? Jonathan's.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't really know.
I don't know. I don't know his type.
No,
I
because
couldn't name it. He listens to everything.
Mm.
Yeah, if he's jack of all trades, he's the jack of all trades. Like I couldn't pinpoint it. But old school is embedded in us. Like
definitely.
people always tell me like, how you know that song? What you know about that? I'm like, what
Al
you
Green.
know? Look,
You
what
was the Al Green.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
She was Miss Love and Happiness.
Yeah, that was my
3
song.
years old.
Yeah, that was my
Love
song.
and Happiness. I was Whip Appeal.
Whip appeal.
Yeah.
When I was in the living room, you were in the back room, and I was playing it. And when you came, I heard you singing that high note. I was like, oh, girl, I couldn't. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
my
let's
baby
put
can
sing. Let's put Shake B on the spot real quick.
What you talking about?
She got them vocals and she
That whip
hiding them
appeal.
over there.
Yeah,
She over there
she
hiding
hit
them.
that note on that whip appeal. Yes, she did.
You know what? I do, because I did do chorus from 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, but I let fear. I let the fear and my low self-esteem at that time really bring me down. So I gave up. I refused to do that damn audition in front of everybody. I'm like, I'm not singing. I know I can sing, but I'm not about to sing in front of all y'all. And I don't like half of y'all anyway. I'm like, no.
But
no.
you know what happened with me? That I could sing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the smoking cut all that out. But for me, and Sherwood was that one, my mom, Lolita sing, and I sing. But I was good at mimicking.
Mm-hmm.
I could mimic Minnie Riperton. Oh my God, I loved her. Minnie Riperton, and what was my, Denise Williams, Silly. I could sing that song.
Oh, silly.
Yeah.
I'm hearing it.
Yeah,
I'm hearing
Silly. But she took me to this place. This when record shops really were popping.
Mm-hmm.
And it was this guy, and he said, sing. So I sung. And he asked me a question. And this is another thing that out of the different valleys that I went through, they became key to me that in how I approach and help people along the way. What he asked me, because I was young and I didn't understand and misinterpreted, my mother not knowing nothing that much about music, couldn't better explain it, me not having my voice to ask the right question. He said, that was nice, but where is your voice? One simple question he asked me, and
You couldn't answer.
I couldn't answer it. I didn't know how to answer it, and I suppressed it. And I stopped singing because in my mind, being not further explained, you said, I can't sing.
Right.
And so I stopped. And then, you go through life and get in the wrong crowds, do some wrong things, and I stopped.
Would you say you found yourself through music?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
What about this?
Cut all of that out.
You said be me. Boy.
All right.
Yeah. That right there. Just that beginning.
Right. So how does that make you?
Even just saying that little piece of telling that story, it frees it. It releases it.
What you mean?
I just shared a piece of me that I suppressed and let go of my music. But when listening to that music, it releases a negative. Because life, you have two of everything, and you have choices. I could have held on to that, even though I suppressed it because I didn't know. But now, as you get older, you learn how to manage things differently. So I don't hold on. Even, like I said, I allow myself to feel, ooh, that hurt. That hurted me bad. And then I'll go into my music, and then it just heals, and it releases.
What about this one?
Oh, boy. Now, my favorite one,
What's your favorite one?
you.
You know what? I was trying to find that.
Yes,
I
that's
would.
the one.
Nobody got it. I could not
That
find
is on
it.
YouTube.
Oh, it's on
But I
YouTube.
feel that's what I was gonna say. I feel like that's the only place that it is.
Yeah. That is the most amazing. And running away.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Who
that's.
sing the song? Because it's in
And
my
then,
head.
and it make and music now. People used to ask me the question, Lolita, how can you skate? You can't dance. I don't know. Because I give into what I like. I love to skate. But y'all know how I did when I'm at home. You couldn't tell me I couldn't dance.
You couldn't tell her she couldn't hand dance by herself.
Be spinning. What? Yes, I got the coldest spin.
I got the coldest spin.
My friend, like Lovely and them, they couldn't stand going out with me because I'm the last one off the dance floor. Once the music hits me, I'm gone. And if I'm okay dancing by myself, because I'm in my zone.
So they left so did they leave the dance floor to laugh at you? At this point?
No, they ready to go.
Oh, and you just
Oh,
like,
you still
I'm
you don't let you get your tipsy on, and it's like I'm not ready to go. I hear the music. I want the
hear
music.
I couldn't.
Like this one.
That's why I never take, people after a while, a couple hours of skating, they take it off. I'm not taking my skate because I knew that last half an hour, they was going to play the best song. Because once I take my skates off, then it hurt to put them back because, I want that last one. I'm tired as heck. But you putting that more bounce on, and here it go.
There you go.
That's it. See, that's that spin.
Hey.
You said that will be the spin.
Hey.
That's the spin.
That's one of them good backward skate songs too.
Okay, so you were backward skate to that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a nice couple skate. But you always gotta have a good person to couple skate.
I was just
with.
about to say, I think
Everybody can't couple skate. They gotta be in sync and in rhythm.
Yeah. I thought I did see you couple skate with one person, but I don't remember who it was.
When?
One of the times we went to USA. Was it Jonathan? Because I know you were teaching him.
Probably, I mean, my son, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Who sung the song? Because it's been in my head since we was on our way here. Toast to the other man.
Confunction.
You know, I don't know.
Confunction.
Toast to the other man?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the name of the song?
That's the group, Confunction.
No, I'm
No,
saying,
she's
is
talking about
the
the
name
toast-
of the song Toast to the Other
I
Man?
think it is.
Oh. Yeah, it's been stuck in my head.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Confunction.
Yeah, let's play that real quick.
Now, that cheered off a lot of broken relationships off of that.
Oh, really?
To the other girl, though.
Wait, what? What did she say?
She said exactly what you think she said.
Oh, my God. What did you say?
Toast to the
Toast to the other girl.
Oh, my God. But I'm not going to sit up here and let you get away scot-free like you ain't listened to some wretchedness, too. I think the only rap album...
Scarface.
Yeah.
Love him. It's
Yeah.
the voice. Like losing DMX. I love a man with a powerful voice.
That's
Not to be
Scarface.
abusive, but confident.
Yeah.
And Scarface and DMX. Oh, yeah.
When I was thinking about it, I'm like, okay, yeah, you did listen to KRS-One and Run DMC and the Beastie Boys and stuff like that. But I'm like, what rap music did you listen to in the 90s? And I'm like, you ain't listen to no rap music in the 90s, but Scarface.
And what's still, if I'm getting tired driving, well, before it was driving to Georgia to see y'all, now I'm here. But I get tired in that drive. I need that pick me. I throw my Scarface on.
Which album was it for you?
The world is yours.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
the world is yours.
And that was, I learned that one from an ex. But
Yeah.
but I love, sometimes, forgive me, but it's my truth. A good cuss. I mean, I had a mama that could cuss.
Oh, my
God.
Speaking of Sherwood, we getting ready to come up on 10 years. It's been 10 years since Sherwood been gone. And Sherwood, bless her heart. Bless her heart. I love my grandma.
To see Luther.
Oh, my God.
Poor Luther.
Poor Luther.
Luther was chop.
She could not sing.
She rattled Luther.
Yeah, it was a rasp.
Yeah.
It was like
And didn't know the word.
not one word. Not one word. But she loved Luther. And that is one reason why I love Luther, is because of her. And I feel like I do get emotional a lot of the times when I play her. I play Luther,
Yeah.
because I can hear her.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear her singing
Just
the
don't
song.
play the one. Don't play the one.
Which one is the one?
Dance with My Father.
Oh no, I
play
know that one.
We'll be
no.
all on the set crying.
Here's Sherwood. Can you hear her?
Right. 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 Tearing it up.
I want to rattle so bad, like see what do it.
No, I can't even. I don't even want to attempt to do it. It just, and she would cuss you out if you had something to say about her not being able to sing. I can sing.
Give you the finger or the fist.
Now, what song for you, Mom, would you say was the moment that you fell in love with music?
I had to give it to Diana Ross.
Really?
It was Diana Ross for me.
Really?
Ain't No Mountain High Enough, and because I love her, even in Mahogany. That song right there, what is it? Do You Know?
Okay.
That song,
Okay.
and I play it back to myself. Do I know where my life is going? Do
So
I
you-
like the things that life is showing me? Just play it.
I will.
Yeah, it's powerful. But Diana Ross was my beginning. Heck, I thought I was. Me and Francine was in a contest at the YMCA. We had a group, and each group we did summer camp or something. And I had Diana Ross, I had my little group. I had confidence for real back then. And we sung Upside Down, You Turn Me.
Oh yeah.
Upside Down.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then Francine come with her little creamy little chocolate. There was a commercial of the Fifth Avenue candy bar. And they won because they had these little fake leather coats and stuff. I knew I had it in the bag because I was still able to sing back then.
All
you know?
right. Yeah, well, I did the group thing too. Remember, me and my oh yeah, yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
Deep.
So what for you, Shake, is a song that you knew you fell in love with music?
Art of Noise. Moments of Love.
That song powerful.
You know what? I got a version for you to listen to that you should listen to this version.
I think I heard it before Pooter had on something that he listened to. And it was deep. I cleaned the heck out my truck on that.
This one, not
Yeah, they would play that sometimes at skating.
Look.
That's that right there.
Okay.
It make you can think you can snake it out in here.
Oh my God.
You just do it
All
all.
right.
What about you?
I was over here thinking while I was asking.
Yeah, what about you?
About you.
Fell in love with music. Fell in love with music. I'm gonna have to give it to.
Drum roll, please.
I don't know why Destiny Child is popping up.
Oh, cause you.
Yeah, I want to say it was Destiny's Child.
Is it a particular song?
I want to give it to. I want to give it to Brown Eyes.
Oh, okay.
I want to give it to. I want to give it to Brown Eyes. I don't know why, but I don't know. Destiny's Child.
That
was,
album, that I know that Survivor album for you. I
Yeah.
definitely know that one
Yeah, so
touched you
that's-
because
I can't recall Brown Eyes.
Yeah, I think
she
it was.
played that album out.
Yeah, I want to say it was that. I
I
want to
think
say
I
it was
only
that
got
album.
Selena in my head.
You know what song that I sum you up to? Sade.
Girl, that's the freeway.
Pearl.
That's when you want to go on the freeway
Which
and roll.
Pearls.
Pearls.
Yeah. I'm not talking about
The
Cherish
woman
Today.
in Samu.
Yes.
Oh yes, that is my song.
Whenever I hear that song, I think of you.
Yeah, that is one of my favorites. And when Bria was giving me the glimpse earlier, and she played Tina Marie, I said, I wonder if Shake know my real favorite one.
Yeah, do you have the favorite one? Because the one that I thought was the favorite was not the favorite. And
Okay, first
What,
we
Out on
first
the
we got
Limb?
first.
I love Out on
I
the
know,
Limb.
but you said that wasn't the favorite.
Okay,
But
here's
it-
Brown Eyes. Oh, I remember this one.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I used to think I could sing. Now y'all over there got the vocals. I didn't catch that gene.
Bria, you could sing.
I know
Yes.
that he loves me.
Not right now. You could.
Look, Mom, you pumped me up. Come on, dang.
Okay,
You hyped me
so
up.
I thank you, Ma. Thank you.
Thank you. This was different, and look at me. I'm out of my comfort. I'm up here. about to be seen by some viewers.
But
But
that's
I
okay.
pray that, people will get what it was intended for. And I'm honored and grateful that how you started it off. I appreciate your words, your love. And like I tell anybody, don't nobody know me, my babies do. They do. And I love it.
You're welcome.
I love y'all.
Love you.
My babies.
Be free to express yourself through whatever art form it is, whether it's music, whether it's you writing your own music or listening to music, or, if you're drawing, if you're dancing, however you need to express, like, be free in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be free in it. And there's a quote that someone says to me all the time to even get me back in my zone. It's like, live in your creative space and be free in it.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever that is, no one can tell you what that is. You can only determine that. But Perception Vibes was created out of the love of music and out of what music has done for our lives and even our careers.
Yeah.
And being
Yes.
in this industry. And it's like, and we wanted to bring you on because if there was any way that we needed people to understand the backstory, it would be to grace it with you.
Right.
Aw, thank you.
Because you painted the picture. So, with that being said, follow me on Instagram _cool Breez no eat on my name cause I'm cool like that.
Look at me.
Oh my God. And I am Shake B, and you can find me at Shake House Music Group, all one word. But one final note. With the passing of DMX, I need everybody to understand that because of her, that I was able to understand him and the things that most black families go through
Yes.
with the problem of addiction. That man still loved Pac, DMX, Kendrick Lamar. I'm not talking about those I get arounds, the hit 'em ups. I'm talking about with Tupac, I'm talking about Papa Song, Brenda's Got a Baby, Shorty Wanna Be a Thug, They Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. DMX is The Convo, I'm Ready to Meet Him, every last one of his prayers. Kendrick Lamar, it's Shireen, it's The Power of the Dollar, how much does a dollar cost? It's The Blacker the Berry. Those lyrics, when I would get into a mode of being down and I want some understanding, those songs are what I listen to. Those songs are what I need. Most of the time, you tell me that I'm in the bedroom kind of thing. But when it comes to rap, you gotta say something to me.
Yeah.
Them men, them black men, each one of them told you something, and y'all still have not listened. Y'all not listening, and y'all better enjoy Kendrick while y'all got him. I know he quiet right now, and if he chooses to be quiet, okay, thank you for what you have done for music. But if you coming back out, I'm ready to hear what you gotta say. Stop saying that nobody helped him. He told you who he was from the very beginning. DMX told you who he was.
Yep.
To know him was to love him. And yes, we got plenty of things that we need to go through, but that man gave so much love because he needed love.
That's right.
He needed love. Y'all gotta listen.
Listen.
And this is why our generation say, y'all music ain't shit. Because y'all not saying nothing. It's bull. On that note, We up out of here.
And Shake B.
Follow Perception Vibes. The link is in the description. I really don't have too much more to say after that, but
You dropped the mic.
I dropped the mic.
Bam.
Crazy.